While I was expecting yet another classic metal song, we got a grunge song. Okay, so she leaned in to the metal hard with that scream. Dude, that's a crazy intro. Starts with the bridge.
In my eyes, indisposed, in the sky says no one knows.
It's a different kind of voice.
The face lies the snake, and the sun in my disgrace.
Guitar time, come on.
Boiling heat, summer stage, need the black, the sky looks dead. Call my name through the crib, and I'll hear you scream again. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come, won't you come?
That vibrato. Okay. Wait, it's gonna be a broken down version, right? She never does the full. Dude, okay, so there was discussion online that she was gonna go more mainstream. She needed to go more mainstream to bring in more people, right? And not just the metalheads. Dude, this is like, again, while this song is technically a mainstream hit, the way she's making it even more metal, like the scream is crazy, right? Chris Cornell, one of my favorite singers of all time from Soundgarden, has one of the most renowned, sought-after styles of singing. Like, his voice is perfect. And she amps it up even from the Chris Cornell. Like, he doesn't do any screams like that on this song. But she throws a huge scream at the beginning. She starts with the bridge, which is now becoming a theme because she did that with Master of Puppets. Started with that clean part. Let's go to the riff real quick. I mean, she did the hand movements, right? Someone was like giving her some choreography lessons or something because she changed. The whole vibe kind of changed right now. What? I was not expecting. I didn't know. I actually had no expectations because when I saw Black Hole Sun on the thumbnail last night, I was like, interesting choice. Again, I'm a Soundgarden fan, so my favorite Soundgarden song isn't necessarily, like Rusty Cage would have been cool, right? Like, that's another hit, somewhat. Okay, so the riffs kind of go like this. There it is. Let's go back to where she plays the guitar riff. So what's cool is they do the orchestration first, then she comes in on guitar. That's neat. Right, the little hair moves. Dude, this is the move right here. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, I love this, dude. She changes keys by like half steps up and down, and she doesn't change she keeps her guitar in roughly standard tuning. This is drop D, but that's one note changes, and that's very common. But usually when you play songs that are half step lower or higher, you change you change each one of these up and down because then it makes the guitar more comfortable, more ergonomic, right? She's playing in this weird key, so to me, that's the real key. Let's find the real key of the song real quick. Okay, so they're in whatever this key is. I guess it's G minor. I guess we can call it that. But how about this? Instead of calling it certain keys, Black Hole Sun, the original, starts on the 5th fret right here. And listen to that. When I hear that chord, it's just a sus4 chord, G sus4. But when I hear that chord, I hear Black Hole Sun, and she's doing it a half step higher, probably because it's too low. No shade there.
Scream again.
And that last part, hear you scream again. So what's cool, this is a perfect example of guitar music isn't always the most normal, like, music theory wise. Like, you get this riff, okay, and then we get here, almost the same shape, but we throw a more consonant note in there, the fifth, I think at least, and then we go down. Let's see, so we got this shape, and then we go a half step down. Visually, there's nothing too crazy about that, right? And then of course, and right there's another weird note. So, and then by weird I just mean there's a word that's diatonic. That means within the scale. You're playing everything within, right? You're within the major scale. So when I say weird, I just kind of mean breaking from that normal diatonic vibe to something completely different. And there's even ways to go outside of the scale that is still more traditional. Now, grunge music generally doesn't do anything that's traditional, right? Sometimes there is, but there's a lot of borrowed chords from other keys. And what's cool about this one is it just moves the hand down. It's just chromatic. That means every note is being used. We're going here, we're here, here, here. We're not skipping any notes. So if we were to use these chord progression to do a more regular sounding, right? But then Black Hole Sun does this note, and then this note, and then even more chromatic. So that's why I've always learned this song and then forgotten it, just because it's slightly untraditional. So two big takeaways. One, the song is kind of creative and unique and a little different in its own right, and then she plays it up a half step on the 6th fret here without changing the tuning. I love it. Okay, let's continue on. Let's get the chorus again. The chorus is a little different too. Every time she's giving the real soul. Oh, she's doing stage work, dude. I can't believe people are digging this, dude. Not because I don't, but because she's keeping the grunge vibe alive. Kim Thayil, the guitar player of Soundgarden, plays solos with the nastiest of tones, like this. Right? It's like a sloppy. It's not like a precise like 80s metal thing like she's done before. It's more like, and it's so hard to write parts like that. It seems like you're just kind of like what I'm doing right there, just kind of flubbing around, just trying to emulate the sound as best I can. She does that. She emulates the sound as best she can, but throws her own style in it, like that lick. Whatever she was doing with that, like, it's so interesting because, like I said, the grunge vibe, the Soundgarden vibe, all the solos are just wild. They're rarely are you gonna hear a Soundgarden solo that sounds like this. And that's the beauty of it, right? It's different, and different. Even if different is bad, sometimes different is always welcomed, right? But in this case, different is awesome, and she does it great. I gotta hear it again. Also, she's running around and squatting down, doing all the guitar moves, and that's big points right there. Those bends, right? Wow. She hits like another string next to it. And there was a moment in one of her other performances where she hits this rogue note, right? And I talk about it all the time because people are like, it was on purpose. And then I'm like, it's not on purpose, but it doesn't ruin the song. But this is on purpose. Right? She's allowing that to happen. Bending a note, but keeping it sloppy. Because we've heard her a million times play one note cleanly by itself, but then having another note bend with it, listen. just brutally aware of the style, right? Cool. Just ends us on the root. Her own style right there. Did you hear that? She's shredded in the middle of it. Here we go. The people are loving the scream now. Dude, she looks awesome in this one. And the pyro don't hurt in the back. So the chorus real quick. Black outside, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come, won't you come? And the way she did the screaming and the soloing at the same time is very unusual. Like, the only person I think of that does screaming and shredding and singing at the same time is Alexi Leo, rest in peace, Children of Bodom. Awesome guitar player, cool vocalist, great songwriter, all that stuff. And that's a metal guy, right? That's a metal person. And she's doing this mix of mainstream, but still keeping the grunge movement alive, but also adding in like actual metal. Like these chords, she's got that metal tone, right? It's not a grunge tone. It's definitely the metal tone, but she's playing the style in the grunge style. This is let's see what I guess we're gonna watch the whole thing real quick. See what everybody's got to say, because this isn't something I would assume. That's the parents. I think that was her parents. This isn't something I would assume people would dig, but she's got the look right, and so maybe that'll help.
Now, I know I'm not supposed to say this. NBC, give her the million right now.
Why does everyone? I love that they love this, but why is everyone loving guitar music all of a sudden? You're doing a good thing.
I think you could really win this competition because you can sing and you play the guitar. I mean, insanely the way you look. No wonder everybody in the street asks me about you. I think you can win.
All right, Mel B.
Well, can I just say, for a start, you know, I met you backstage earlier tonight. I met a bunch of the contestants. You are just like the most quietest, humblest, sweet, like young lady.
Most quietest,
You know, and
for
then
sure.
you come out on this stage and it's a different vibe. I mean, I have to say that is not.
Okay, she's finally going to say the thing that I assumed everyone was going to be saying, which is it's not her style or whatever.
I have to say that I love really good vocals. Now, I'm a 90s girl. I'm into pop music.
90s girls.
That kind of
That was
music,
90s song.
Not my vibe.
That's embarrassing.
But your vocals are on point. Your guitar's on point. Your look, your energy, your vibe. How could I not do this?
Is that better than what the other guy said? Oh yeah, that seems important. She crying. That must mean something big. Dude, I'm just stuck on that. I'm a 90s girl. This isn't literally written in the 90s. Hey, 90s was other stuff too, big dog. No disrespect. I don't know who Mel B is, unfortunately. But I do know that the other two people aren't musicians. So I don't know what this competition is.
The golden buzzer from Mel B. She's going to the live show, y'all.
The live show. Okay. So this wasn't a live show somehow. Oh, like live on TV. I was gonna say, she was definitely live in front of people. I mean, look at this, dude. Go back to the heavy part. Where she's blasting off this solo and running around and stuff. Backwards walk. Headbang. Start with a headbang. Do some sidestepping over here. Ooh, a big twist. Even this, dude, you don't even know. If you're not a guitar player and you don't go on stage, you don't even know how hard it is to do this. Right? If you're playing, you're in your head, or at least hopefully you're not in your head. But for me, I get in my head a lot. I'm like, you know, are people having a good time? Do I need to smile more? Do I need to do more of these moves, right? And she crushes this regardless of what's going on in her head. Let's watch the spin move, dude. Okay, headbang. Little flubs there, boom. Nice kick out, and then a nice squat. And then back up, spin, little skip to my loo, and then backwards walk. Dude, those are so many moves that are way harder than you'd think. And then for this move, she leans back real far. And then, of course, I can't flip my hair right now, but got the hair flip going on, which is the whole reason I grow my hair out, dude, is just for on stage so I can have something to do when I'm feeling uncomfortable. And then the hair in the face right there for holding that high note out. And no vibrato. Just holding that note out, and that's a very Soundgarden-esque move. I'm thoroughly impressed, and it's hard to do this song. I get people saying, Black Hole Sun, and I'm just like, I can't even fake it. Like, I can do hundreds of songs and fake it, right? And do decently well at it. This song has always been one where I'm like, how about a different, I Fell on Black Days I can do. How about Rusty Cage? How about a different Soundgarden song? Because that one is just, it's so weird, but also the way the melody interacts with the harmony. Hear you scream again. What note is that? Again. Major third over that Phrygian chord there. I love that. Hear you scream again. Just the way the notes, and then what's cool is the guitar doesn't do full big chords. Like this chord right here, this shape is 2 notes. It may sound like 4 notes, but it's because there's octaves of the notes. So this note, repeated again. Then hear it again, we do it. My guitar's a little out of tune, I apologize. It couldn't handle the awesomeness that was Nene. So again, these videos of mine always can go on for way longer, but she only does a verse, 2 verses and a chorus or whatever in a solo. I guess it was verse, chorus, whatever. But the solo was nasty. I emulated as much of it as I could without taking too long. I want to just keep talking about this, but for now, we're going to let it go. I'm going to send this off into the world. I appreciate y'all. This is first thing in the morning for me. I've only taken 2 sips of my coffee, so I'm fiending for some coffee right now. I'm going to go do that. I'll get this thing posted. I hope y'all are having a great day. If you want more, go ahead and check out Patreon. You can join for free, see the stuff that I have there, or you can chat with me over there and let me know what you want to hear next. I will have Real Verse coming out, the one I had on Patreon for a while. I think now is the time. I mean, I've gained like 10,000 new Nene subscribers. So I will post the comparison I did of the live version of Real Verse and the studio version of Real Verse, which Real Verse, of course, is a real song that the real Nene performs here on real YouTube. That was dumb. I'm sorry. See you guys later. I'm out of here. Like and subscribe.